And we're back with some more Project Zomboid and our long, long quest to get our hands on some swords. Oh, and maybe wake up a bit. We're actually getting a bit tired. No time for sleeping. We're just going to have to keep drinking coffee as we go. It's fine. Did we drink that coffee or did I interrupt it? Empty teacup. Okay, so I think we drank that. Doesn't make a difference. Let's go. We will drop the speed, if you don't mind, to about 50 for this road. This is going to be a long, long, long journey. We're heading to a new location. We will be back to Rosewood to collect our supplies, but for now, we need to get these eggs to a location where we can freeze them, and it'll be our more long-term area where we will be prepping our blacksmithing. If you've played the game in Build 42, you'll know where we're going. It's the perfect place to do blacksmithing. Alright, this place is actually a giant food storage warehouse. I've done a lot of exploring of the map and messing around in test saves, and like that place contains a whole bunch of crop food. Like you might get eggplants, potatoes, grains, fruits, vegetables, all that sort of stuff there. Problem is, it goes off very quick. That stuff can only last about 3 to 5 days. Well, maybe not the spuds, but most of them only last 3 to 5 days. You stick them in a fridge and multiply it by 5. It's not a huge amount. You're much better off going for the eggs. Plus, there's so many more eggs. There's just a ridiculous amount. It's insane. I feel like they're going to nerf the bejesus out of that. There's no way they can spawn that many eggs in one spot. It's not possible. It's the densest collection of calories anywhere. Ooh. Yeah, let's see if we can go a little bit off-road here. Oh. Just about. I didn't see any bags. Let's keep going. But yes, the only other denser collection of calories I can think of is there's a farming area full of pigs and sheep and cows and stuff like that, and you could slowly over time slaughter all of them for more than the equivalent amount of calories. However, I mean, this is just so convenient. You'd have to keep those animals alive or you'd have to live near them. Here you can just load up a van full of calories and bugger off somewhere and set up your base. Deer. I'm going to mark those on the map right now. We might need to go hunting later. And we are got all the way up over here. Deer, it seems to have patrol routes. So if you can figure it out, you can then, well, basically wait for them and shoot them. We might get around to that later. We might need some leather. Or we could just go find some cows. But I'd almost prefer to shoot the deer thematically than go and, like, find a farm with some cows on it. That feels almost mean. Like shooting, well, cows in a barrel. In a field, so to speak. Remind me to dismantle all of those damn watches when we have a day. It'll be a while. We gotta go back to Rosewood first. We gotta dump all this stuff off where we're going. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, not seeing... Oh, one of them does have a bag. I can see one. We don't have time for that at the moment. We'll be back. Ah! Home sweet home. Well, the beginning of our way to home sweet home. First, let's just open these fences. And somehow you're able to drive through that. Or you were last I checked, right? Yeah. Makes no sense to me. Yeah, we're going to drop to like about 25 kilometers an hour? Miles, 20 actually might be better. And this is the incredibly long driveway to our new and very, very safe location. We're going real remote here. We want to make sure that, well, when we start blacksmithing, we don't ever get disturbed. We're going with the, we'll hide out and come back out later covered in armor plating and spears and swords and stuff. Where the hell? This is really hard to navigate through. Don't worry, we will have a solution for this later as well. We'll chop ourselves a more direct route to the road. Oh. I have no idea why this van does not get a lot of love. It's got loads of storage. I mean, it's not as good as the police versions of the sort of hatchback things or the little Jeep versions that have more horsepower, but way more. But these ones are incredibly common, and they're almost just as good. Their off-road stuff is not too bad. They can pull a trailer along here, for the love of God. I mean, they just seem like a good all-rounder, good space, good power to weight ratio, good towing capacity. In general, they just seem kind of awesome and very ubiquitous and easy to access. Is there something I'm missing? Is it like they're too noisy or something? Or is it just the beep, beep, beep when they reverse really annoys people? I don't know. I just don't get that these things do not get more love. Alright, let's, we're almost at the new base. We will have to clear it, but I don't think there'll be that much there. Well, you never know. RNG Jesus might not like us. It's over there. You can see 1Z over there. Yeah, there's a few more in there. There is a blacksmith's forge right there. Oh, you're going to want to get a bit closer here. Namely because we have, you know, a chicken on us. Slow it down a bit more. Drop to 20. Perfect. And... yeah, this is the chicken thing, right? Excellent. So, hey, there's a chicken coop right here. So now our chicken's in the chicken coop. Damn it. Where's my shovel? I brought a shovel, didn't I? Yeah, I should have checked that beforehand. I think I'm going to lure you guys over here. I don't want you, like, stinking up my chicken coop. The chicken's not happy. I can see why. You guys could get over... ooh. Hey! Yeah, let's get all the zombies somewhere out of the way. Yeah, over here I think is, like, good enough. Oh, actually, wait, no, that's where the vehicles are going to go. I'm getting a little bit nervous here. Maybe I, bit off a little bit more than I should be. Whoa! Oh. Irritating! Oh, our endurance is about to have a problem. In that case, time to go back to our van. Okay, we go back to the van, maybe sit down for a little bit, reverse. Whoa! Okay, there may be a few more there than I was anticipating. Okay, endurance is building back up. We are a little hungry right now. Get a quick bag of salt and vinegar, sort us right out. And drink a quick coffee. Still haven't slept yet. I love this. Like, this character has not slept since the start of the apocalypse. They're just like, they've been go, go, go. Laser beam focused, I tell you. Hey guys, why don't you all die out here? Yeah, we got a crawler. Nice boathouse. Okay, actually, we'll close the door. More. Great. You, come here. Oh, spade head. Yeah, we're going to need that. We can repair that up and put a new handle on it. Okay. We've cleared the outside grounds. I was expecting it to be not quite so full, but hey, that was not actually that bad. When you went through, like, part of a shovel. There's bugger all health left in that one. And how's our axe looking? Our axe might be a little bit not so sharp anymore. Yeah, dull and bloody. However, we do have access to a grindstone. So, yeah, let's just grind that sucker up. And that's 5 XP for sharpening that axe. What else have we got in here? Electrical wire, lead pipe, ratchet, yeah, all sorts of stuff. Good things, but nothing too crazy. However, the main thing here is the advanced forge, which allows you to forge any of the forging stuff that you have the qualifications for. We already started with blacksmithing, so we've got the first 2 levels already. We just need to get all the little bits and bobs and tools we're going to need. I know exactly the place for that. In fact, 90% I think of this game is knowing where to go to get what you need. Alright, let's go check out our new digs. Anybody home? Hello? Yeah, there's one. This place is looking lovely. Oh, the most important bit is this room in here. By default, always spawns with a generator. You always have a generator if you come here. That is a ridiculously good spawn point. This feels like the most or just the most friendly thing to do as a new player is come here because it's just so perfect. This is just the ground floor. Remember, we've got an advanced blacksmith, an advanced forge. Always comes with a generator to make sure you can generate power. There is a petrol station down the road that will require clearing, but that can wait. For now, what do we got over here? Oh, nothing. That's just more storage and this is...
Hey!
all of the fridges you could ever possibly want. Well, there's actually an icebox over there. Those things are kind of awesome. So, a whole bunch of food and things in here as well. But what we want to do is maybe set ourselves up for a little bit later into the game. You paperback. Yeah, oh yeah. This floor, let's clear it out. There's a ham radio. There's an old school fireplace that will work even when the power goes. We can cook food and all sorts of stuff in there. Then magazines. Ooh, auto skill books. Welder Monthly, basic pest control for trapping, magazine for cash growing. Yes. Yes, we will take all of those. And then over on this side, we have a fully functional kitchen, including a coffee machine and an old school cooker and a new school cooker. Like I said, this place just seems like easy mode. For newbies, I tell you. In here, we have a grand bedroom, your nice fur throw rugs, a good bed, walk-in wardrobe. I mean, it's got all the modern amenities you'd ever want in the zombie apocalypse. Ensuite bathroom, and then that leads back out to the landing. You go downstairs, or you can go upstairs to the 3rd floor. Yoink. Ugh. Great, I'm going to have to clear this guy out of here. Come here. Stop putting stains all over my floor. In here we have your, well, bunk beds for, I suppose, if you've got a bunch of guests coming over. You know, the kids are coming to visit during the apocalypse. It could happen. Then through here... Oop. Hey! Not hearing any thumping at the moment. This is another nice bedroom that I'll never use. Another stove that will run on burned firewood, so you can stay cooking long after the electricity goes. If you can't find petrol for your generator, that is. And more bathrooms. Ooh, got any medical supplies? Not that we need them, to be honest. Bandages, adhesives, it's fine. And in here, finally, is sort of like your, what's it? Oh, no, it's another bedroom. Ensuite bathroom? Yeah. And then finally over here, you've got... I want to say it's like an ensuite office, but I don't think that's how that term goes. Whoa, is that a radio? Yeah, let's just turn that off now. Oh, automated emergency broadcast. 104.4. Emergency broadcast FM. I think every hour on the hour it does stuff, right? You know, I'll check back in with you later. Anyway, yes, that is the entire house. 1 second. How are we going to get this guy out of here? Can we throw him out the window? I don't think we can open this one, can we? Yeah, we can't reach that window. All right, buddy. Time for you to go. Climb through. No. Drop corpse. You know what? You can stay. I don't know what button I hit. You know what? Never mind. Perfect. Close the window. That's awesome. I knew there was a possibility. I just couldn't figure out what the buttons were. All right. And this will be our new crib. So, I'm thinking this area here is going to be where we put all the refrigeration and stuff. I was thinking this area here. You know what? Let me show you. So first up, we got to move this ice fridge. For that, we come over here. This thing is how you move stuff around. So we want to pick up... No, we don't want to pick up the... I'm going to try to get us to pick up the coat rack above it. Or to cycle through objects, pick up the ice box. Yes? Done. We are now incredibly overburdened. Oh, we're carrying around a freaking 40-kilo ice chest. We are taking slight damage to our body. We might want to drop a bunch of stuff while we do this. We drop the backpack and make ourselves lighter. In fact, let's just drop this here. Yeah, much better. And I think we're going to move all of this junk out of the way. Yeah, you've all got to go. It took all night, but there has been some changes made. Don't worry, we had some coffees to keep going. In fact, we'll probably have a few more in a minute. This fridge here has 30 dozen eggs in one side and 30 dozen eggs in the other. Out here we have installed an extra one that's got 29 dozen eggs and 1 egg loose, and then another 30 dozen eggs, which are currently freezing. Those other 10 will be frozen in a moment. We have then installed the generator out here, and bizarrely enough, we can connect the generator now. This got me the first time I played around with the engineer character class. Turns out the engineer comes with generator knowledge by default. It's not actually listed in the description, but yes, if you go into info and discovered recipes and such like, you will find how to use generators has already been done. Those other magazines are all usually related to either being an engineer or being a blacksmith. Since we've got both of those, it also opened up a whole bunch of recipes. Cuts down on that RNG Jesus thing. We don't have to worry about it nearly so much. And you, built-in counter fridge, we would like to disassemble you. Yeah. Done. Now, one of the reasons we want to disassemble that is to do with everything that's going to be on this. It's not on yet, but once we fuel this up, this will start powering most of this house, and we're going to want to disable a whole bunch of stuff, like all the other fridges. Yeah, we want to disable them. Ooh. And food-wise, barring just the eggs, we also have bacon, garlic, grapes, jalapenos, leek peach, ranch dressing, steak, some water, and 13 tubs of ice cream. 13. So what we're trying to do here is just stockpile a butt ton of food. With that, we can then work on blacksmithing for ages without ever having to leave here or worry about going raiding or getting food. We also have a well for if you want some contaminated water to go with your day. We can clean the contaminated water, or you can just come straight over here to this water pump, which I believe gives clean water. So we can do either. And that is why this location was picked. Well, that and the advanced forge. This place seems like just the perfect setup. Now what we're going to do is head back to town, because there's one more thing we want to get before we tuck in. There's a garbage bag full of books over here. This is all the books we picked up. And there is a cool thing you can do here. This was told to me in the comments. Let's just grab one of these books. And let's pin both of these. So, you can right-click a book. So see this mechanics one? You can right-click it and you can go to unset unwanted. Currently it's unwanted. That's why it's grayed out. But we can change that. And that means if you ever see this book again, we can say we don't want it. And it affects all the mechanics books. So you see this one is currently not grayed out, but if we set this one over here to unwanted by spooky action at a distance, all mechanics books everywhere on the map suddenly turn that way. So now if we run into a mechanics 1 book, we know we've got it. We go get on mechanics 2, because you're not going to remember if you've got reloading through 2 or welding 3 or electrical 2 or napping 4. Like, who knows? Like, it's ridiculous. So you just set it to unwanted, and then if you run into it again, you're done. You just like, yeah, nope, got that one, don't care. But I'm thinking next up, quick run back into Rosewood, collect our all the gear we stashed there, raid the library and the school for books. The two things we were really looking for, though, is blacksmithing, which is incredibly rare, and tailoring, which is also pretty rare. Also, maybe get the first 2 mechanics books so we can start beefing up our things. If we can say weld on, or welding would be nice. If we can weld on some underplating to those, we can fix up their storage so they can carry more. The max carry capacity on this should be 120. But it's been degraded. And this one here, I believe, is also 100, but it's been degraded to 80. If we can get some plating on this... Yeah, maybe you can't repair those. I could have sworn you could repair those. Yeah, trunk. Trunk is at 63%. Repair. It requires... Say we had 2 shield sheets. We would need a welding torch, steel sheets, welding 0, welding, and mechanics. Welding 3, mechanics 2. So we can't repair this until we get those. Mechanics, easy to get your hands on. This here will be our new core base of operations. Oh, and there's a little farm out back. I gotta go get the sunflower seeds real quick. Currently, sunflower seeds, or sunflower heads and seeds are incredibly overpowered. I hope they don't patch that out anytime soon. You can make a lot of vegetable oil with them. Like, they've bugged it. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're gonna leave that for the next episode. Oh, God, how did I miss it? There was another bag of eggs in the trailer. That's it. Well, looks like you're coming with us then, buddy. We'll put you in the fridge or something. We're out of freezer space. We are down to our last 3 coffees. This is depressing. And at the same time, we are about to head out. You know what? We have 20 ice creams. We found more ice cream in the shed out back. There's a shed over here. Yeah, so... Hey, did you eat that? I told you to eat something. Excellent, you eat all of that. That should provide us with the quick energy we need to make it all the way to, I think, the gas station. Yeah, we should go to the gas station nearby, stock that, grab a bunch of gas, and use that to fuel our generator. At that point, we're covered. I think we've stripped ourselves down to the minimum. We've got a crowbar for damage. We have a firefighter axe for backup, screwdriver for dismantling stuff, pencil for writing on our map, flashlight for when it gets dark, and a bunch of garbage bags, namely for carrying more loot when we get to where we're going. That should be all we need. Alright, let's get out of here. Our fatigue is a bit low, but we got 3 coffees on us. Preferably we can get there and do... Oh, trailer. How are you looking? Trailer is empty. Wait, no. Should have been empty. And we've got an empty gas can that we're going to take to the petrol station. Let's go. Yeah, I know. It's kind of noisy, but that's fine. I'm not good with trailers on this thing. So, it's fine. It's fine. It'll buff out. I swear, it'll be grand. Oh, chicken, don't worry. We'll get you a buddy later, but for now, we have other things we gotta do. Go! Zombie, we need to get you off the grass, if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Perfect. Crowbar. For when you absolutely positively don't want your weapon to break. Just bring one. What do you got here? Nothing. Ooh. Actually, there is a water trough here. Can we move that? Actually, on second thoughts, you can't move an animal trough. Damn it, we just wasted all that water. Oh well. It was worth a try. Hopefully that chicken won't die of thirst anytime soon. I really have to do some more research into them. Ooh, and I've been told I shouldn't have left those bodies on the road. Damage the suspensions. Oh, come on, there's another one. Oops. Sorry. Yep, and I think we got him. And this time, we're going to be taking a slightly different route. And we destroy this. We need a ball peen hammer and a hacksaw. I left those at home. 1 second. We'll be right back. Okay, could you hurry this along, please? Much better. You, just disassemble, please. Maybe a little bit slower so we can hear the zombies coming. Nice. Okay, then we should be able to get back in the truck. Hang a left. Okay, so this is going to be how we get out of here from now on. It's a much tighter road, and we will have to make a few changes to it to make it fully functional. Oh, yeah. The thing is, this is a much shorter route for getting back to the main road. And why is my game stuttering? You know what? Doesn't matter. We weren't at high speeds, as long as we're crawling. Yeah, we'll keep to the left here. Then we can just push through this section. Yep. Oh-ho. Done. Alright, but before we go any further, did we bring a shovel? Nope, forgot the shovel. We need some sort of indicator to let us know where we're stopping. So, drop a garbage bag, I suppose? Place one. There, can't miss it. So, from now on when we come by here, we know this is our turnoff. Could be weird, but should work. I already thought we were going to have to chop a few trees there. Oh, before we go, we should divest ourselves of the heavy equipment we currently have. We have, where is it? 1 hacksaw and 1 hammer. You can all go into the boot. Okay, time to head to the petrol station. And actually, I've been advised that you can right-click this and get rid of some of the things. So, for example, anger. We don't need it. I mean, I'm going to get rid of body temp and body heat. We do actually probably need those, but I'm not going to be paying attention to them. Boredom can go as well. Sanity, who cares? Discomfort we will actually care about at some point. Sickness we should probably keep an eye on. Carbs and lipids, yeah, we don't care. Yeah, can we move this whole thing down? Yeah, much better. I know there was some people didn't like this. Some people were, well, most people were fine with it. Few people didn't like it. I figure I'll just make it smaller, get rid of some of the junk, and now it makes everything a little bit easier to look at. And it gets rid of a whole bunch of, well, what was effectively dead weight anyway. Alright, and let's keep moving. Oh. I remember these guys. One of them had a bag. Don't see them, but one of them had a rag bag on their back. So let's take care of them and find the rag bag. And let's take them off-road. I've been advised, don't kill them on the road. Killing them on the road just leaves you problems for your suspensions later. Alright, so, I could have sworn there was more of them, but maybe it's a spawn issue? maybe they spawned for a bit, and then when we reloaded the save, because I saved and exited, maybe it got rid of them, and then they come back as a random generation of different stuff. Or maybe there's just more of them around the corner? That might also explain it. Could have sworn one of them had a white rag bag. Okay, this might be a bad idea, but... actually, maybe let's just move a little bit. They should all come for that one location centered on that sound. So we'll drive maybe a little bit away. Nope, never mind. Looks like it regenerates differently every time you load up the map. Oh, that might actually be... I'll be able to take advantage of that. I know, let's keep going. And our hunger has actually peaked. We're going to have to get to the gas station and get some grub. I didn't bring any snacks with me. I figured we'll just get some along the road. We can live off the land. Okay, police blockade. Interesting. I don't think they can use guns, though, so won't be too interesting for too long. Okay. Let's see what your police vehicles have to offer. Garbage bags. Ooh, rifle. Tactical walkie-talkies. 2 boxes of 308. That rifle use 308? Yes, it does. Ooh. I know I shouldn't. I really know I shouldn't. But I want to use it. Delicious. Oh, what's this? Police duffel bag. What do you got inside you? Ooh. Another rifle. This one also uses 308. Do you have anything special going on? 308 rounds. We'll take 4 of those. Oh man, 38 specials, fingerless gloves. Nope, nope, nope. Delicious. Okay, now I have been advised I've been looking at engines wrong. What I should be looking at is engine quality. Engine quality determines how good it is to start. So this is an excellent quality engine, however its overall condition is absolute trash. But if you repair this car up, it should start very consistently. Though, I'm not sure it's really worth it. Also, they are blocking the way. And we might have to off-road a little bit to go around them, or we could tow them out of the way. I think, no. We're going to keep moving. It's already getting late in the day. Oh, and you. Open box of bullets. Actually, open both boxes. We're going to be going loud. Well, thank you for all the ammo. We'll probably be back to raid more of that later. Ooh. But for now, we don't have time. We're on a time crunch here, and I'd like to get the last of the ice cream that's at this gas station before the ice cream melts. Assuming the gas station hasn't burnt down, that could be awkward. No. Our last gas station burnt down, so the chances of a second gas station burning down, they've got to be like very slim. It's sitting on top of a huge pile of flammable liquid in the middle of an apocalypse. Very unlikely it'll burn down at all. Okay, we got a Z on the side of the road. I think I'm going to stop and kill all the Z's on the side of the road. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, dear God, that's just rude. You're ignoring me while I'm trying to kill you. Like, you know how bad that makes me feel? Yes, we would like to keep this route clear because this route is the one we'll be using consistently to go get fuel. Assuming... Oh, actually, I don't know if entire petrol stations can be destroyed. So... Ooh, another corpse in the middle of nowhere? We were never here. So, this is just a story event, I presume? Digital watch. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, no, we're in the town now. Okay. Nope. We jackknifed. Okay, tell you what, we'll drive through. We'll do a little bit of exploration. Then we're going to start blapping. So petrol station's intact. Okay, it's a clothing store. It's a small little area, this one. Ooh. We'll get another Spiff goes and another potential van for spare parts. Or maybe just a fresher van in general. And then over here we got more Z's, and I have probably should be paying more attention to where I'm driving. I can't tell what that is. Okay, never mind. Let's start on the petrol side of town, and we're just going to start blapping things. You can keep running. Come here. Come here. We just rang the dinner bell. Let's see how many decide to show up. This thing is a 3-shot bolt-action, manually fed gun. So I'm pretty sure it's damn good at killing these. We just have to have enough ammo. And you can see them slowly dribbling in. I think this works in our favor. Keep off the road, Francis. God, this aiming is brutal with the left hand. Ooh, there's a zippy one. Should have taken some beta blockers with me. Don't think we actually found any yet. I wasn't even trying to look for them. I think their damage is cratered because of the panic. I mean, they're still killing a bejesus butt ton of them, but... God damn, that is just like a trail of bodies. Oh well. Let's see if any of them... Gas to go key? Sure. Oh damn it, we need a new key ring. Yeah, we'll stick it on the Rosewood one. We have 5 rounds left. I think we're almost done going loud. You really do just blast through bullets, though, at a ridiculous rate once you get into it. Yeah, we're done on the gun front. We have 1 round left. Crowbar. Rifle, you can go back in the box. Pity. Alright. That's enough of that. We've had our fun. You equipped in both hands, please. We need to turn around. Yeah, this place is looking relatively clear. Oh yeah, there's that one guy banging on the door. But I think this cleared out most of the area. We kind of went far enough outside of town. I think it did exactly what we were hoping it would do. Okay, aim behind them. Through them, so to speak. You don't want to actually aim on their heads. Otherwise you're aiming... oddly up. Something to do, but you have to sort of aim on the ground so that it's the cone of attack. Otherwise, I've whiffed a few in the previous episode, and it almost killed us. So I just need to be more careful about that. Once we killed you two, this is mostly secured. Well, the petrol station is. Yeah, we got lots of space for stuff, and you got any food? We're kind of hungry right now. I could have sworn we got the gas and go key. Yeah, gas to go. Is this not the right place? I could hear you in the... There. Now we can open the doors. What do you got for us? Ooh. Yep. You got ice cream? Damn it! Ah, yes you do. Eat all. We're hungry right now, but no longer. We shall now stuff ourselves. Boom. Problem solved. We might also be gaining weight again. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh well, totally worth it. Now, all the food in there looks to be, well, infinite lasting, so we don't care. We'll just leave it in there. Skill book, woolly yarns. No, we already know it. And in that case, let's have a quick raid of all of these shelves. Stand here, we should be able to access at least 6 of them. Lovely. And most of the stuff in here we don't care about. Ooh, rope. Empty bucket. You can never have enough of those. And I think that's it. This place is pretty mild. I think we're going to head home, though. All we want is gasoline. And then... home? Yeah, our fatigue is kicking in, and we would prefer not to be fighting stuff. And we might actually sleep for the first time ever. First, we refuel the Spiffo's van, and then once that's done, time to get straight into filling gas cans. This place we're going to be coming back to. We might also want to get our hands on about 4 or 5 more petrol containers, or maybe 10 more petrol containers, then just fill the place up so that we can run our generator for a lot longer. And I think we're just going to hit cruise control. Yeah, it's 1920. Our fatigue's about to hit 60. Once our fatigue hits 60, we go tired, and once we go tired, we fight really badly. It halves our melee damage. So we're just going to head home and take our first nap for it, in the first time ever. Then we're going to fix all our generators. Now, we did beep up ahead, so I'm curious to see if there's a bunch of Z's waiting for us there. Never mind. Yeah, that's the space. Damn it, I was really hoping whatever that group was that was there earlier was going to be back, but it seems like no. They were just, they were only there the once, and we've missed out on that bag. I need to remember anymore. Anytime you see someone with a bag, just immediately nab them. Aha! Beginning to think I'd missed the turnoff. Let's bring up the map for a second and show why this place, this is why it's the way to do it. If we go back over here. So we're here. There's our home base. Or we have to take this long, winding road. So if we can take a shortcut through here, it saves us an awful lot of time. Problem is, figuring out the shortcut, not that easy. I think we want to take a little bit in here. Cool. I have a fire axe with us, and we're probably going to use that fire axe to remove some of those trees, and we're going to put in some gravel and stuff to make a proper road through here. But for now, we just want to get home. At some point, I'm going to have to take all of those corpses off the road. But that sometime is not this time. Alright, generator. Time to fuel you. And now it's time to see how long you last. Oh, damn it! I should have taken the ice fridge from the petrol station. The ice fridges or freezers are way better than these two here. We'll turn on the generator. Alright, generator info. Let's have a quick look. You're burning 0.1412 liters an hour. My Windows calc tells me that's 70 hours. That's not enough runtime, so we need to remove some of these things. The lights are minuscule. What's more important is we need to get rid of probably the chrome fridges. Like, we only have 3 freezers running. Okay, that's just a regular freezer, so I'm going to assume that's the chest freezers. We have 8 chest freezers in range of this, so it's not just including things in there. There's actually freezers downstairs, and there's freezers over here that are probably getting affected. We need to go and uninstall those super quick. So, give me a minute. Also, we're very tired. We should probably nap, but I want to take advantage of the daylight hours, so we got them. So we'll nap in a minute. Just let's hope no Z's show up. I had completely missed there was 2 fridges in here. God damn it. Like, we have a lot of food. Fine, now we just have to uninstall both of these. Okay, went around and took up all of the fridges and freezers that were lying around the place. One thing that got me was this popsicle freezer by 2. I'm like, why is that? And then I realized it has actual 2 segments to it. It's counting each one separately. The 2 plain fridges, or was it? The plain fridge is that one in the corner that we use for fridge freezer, and then there's the chest freezers are 0.16. So, from what I can tell, the chest freezers are the exact same as the ice popsicle thing? I wonder why people... same footprint size, I suppose. Maybe that's why people prefer the icebox ones, but power-wise, they seem to be identical. Maybe I'm missing something here. Anyway, at this, my calculator tells me that's 183 hours or 7.5 days. We can run this for a week. That's assuming we don't do any cooking or anything like that, and we will be doing cooking. That means for every, say, canister of gasoline, for every 10 liters of gasoline, that's a week. So all we need is about, I'd say 5 canisters of gasoline to keep us going for a long, long, long time. Well over a month. Right now, though, we're going to make ourselves a stew. We're hungry and we need to go to sleep, and I think after their long, long, long fight to get this far, they should get to make a stew. Stale bread, sure, why not? We should probably use that stuff. So, this is bread stew. And you see the happiness there? If we add bread again, the unhappiness. Happiness. If it's green, it means you're going to gain happiness from it. It's red, you're going to gain unhappiness from it. If we add more bread, that won't change. If we add bread twice more, it will actually cause the unhappiness to go into the red. So don't put in an ingredient more than twice. You. Let's add some more to this. We're going to add fresh bacon. Yeah, might as well, before that stuff starts going off. And happiness just went up a bunch. Give us some turnip. Ooh, yeah, why not? You can put in a maximum of 6 ingredients in a stew and then a whole bunch of condiments. Leek, off you go. Steak, oh hell yeah. Now, we could have cooked all of this food beforehand and then put it in for extra experience, but we're lazy. We'll chuck in an egg as well. And that is 6 ingredients. Now, all we can do is add condiments. Condiments, some of them will add calories. Like if you put in vegetable oil, that'll add calories. But say something like jalapenos, that will just add happiness. So, stew with jalapenos. Thirst, boredom, and unhappiness will all be relieved. Ooh, better hot. A bit of garlic. And we'll add some pepper and salt. Perfect. And we'll just pop over here real quick. That will probably take about an hour to cook, but that's fine. While that's going on, you are going to wash all your clothing. I think there's a washing machine downstairs we could use, but this is how I've learned how to do it, so let's do it. And cooked. And yes, we are removing it. Well, we're wearing leather gloves. I mean, okay, that probably wouldn't help so much. Jalapenos. Okay, I think those jalapenos might be messing with things, but that's a lot of food, and thirst and boredom and everything relieved. We'll eat a quarter of it now. Might need to eat a bit more. That's your first decent meal in a while. How you like it? Pretty good. Not good enough, though. Eat another quarter of it. There we go. Much better. And maybe turn off the oven before you kill us all. We can split up that stew into multiple parts, so you could split it up into 2 bowls and then, you know, bring it along with you. We'll probably start doing stuff like that in a bit. But for now, we're just going to have a bit of a wash, bit of a drink, and then get our first night's sleep. Ever. Let's make sure all the doors are closed, though. I imagine our character is incredibly paranoid. Yeah, doors closed, doors closed. Do we have a pillow? Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is a good comfort sleeping bed. It has been 3 days and 16 hours since the start of a zombie apocalypse, and Hired Goon has not slept. During that time, they've managed to level up their axe skills, their long blunt skills, and their maintenance skills. A little bit into electrical, but nothing really much in the support skills. A bit of nimble running, sneaking, all that junk, but nothing too crazy. So far, it's just been collecting everything, and we have enough calories to keep us going for God knows how long. I don't know how much ice cream in there. Damn it, I forgot to bring the ice cream from the petrol station. Oh, I kind of need to go back there and get more. No. We want to just do one more. Actually, we got 2 more runs we got to do. One more run into Rosewood to collect all the books and stuff through there, and then a second run to a blacksmith supply store. Doesn't look like you know what? We'll cover that later. For now, for the first time in the entire run so far, in 3 days and God knows how long, and how many zombies later, they get to sleep. Sleep, blessed sleep. Your fatigue's at 77, and yeah, you're only going to get 3 hours before you wake up, which is unfortunate. But it's fine. You can sleep again in a minute. While we're waiting, we'll just read a magazine on the first weapons, so we can make a sharpened longbone. Ooh, well, great. Well, we'll just have another nap now, and that should get rid of most of our fatigue. The restless sleeper trait is not helpful at this section, but we've still got 3 coffees, and we got time. And you can put the magazine back in our little book stockpile. Okay, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. We've got all our inventory sorted out. We just have to pick up some stew before we go. Tomorrow, average temperature 16.2 C minimum. Yeah, humidity 56%. Blah, blah, blah. Some clouds. Question is there going to be a helicopter? This thing can supposedly tell you. Nope. No mention. All right, let's just grab our food and get out of here. Seems a tad foggy out there. I can't see a lot. That's awkward. We'll be fine. Oh my god, I couldn't even see those bodies until we're right on top of them. Sorry. Not very hygienic, I know. Ugh, I'm just imagining roadkill and squishing it. Okay, but human-sized. Alright, we can probably still squeeze through here without issues. Plan is to make our way back to Rosewood and take all the junk we left behind there, plus as many books as we can get our paws on. Perfect. We'll just drop our speed to 45-ish, and then try not to run into anything along the way. Keep your eyes on the road. There's deer up ahead. I remember that. There's deer along here somewhere. This feels like a bad idea, but I don't want to drive any slower than this. It feels wrong. Nope. We got friendlies. We're going to take care of these guys real quick. Off the road. Don't want to be running over you later. Well, that was easy peasy. We only had to... Oh, wait. There's another one. Damn it. Well, that was easy. Now, let's continue on our way. We should probably clear the roads, though. If we're going to be doing this route Oh. Nope, that's the wrong button. Come here. Wait, there's a fruit stand over there. That's what's going on. That's why there's a few of them here. Well, we use the van as a distraction and then hopefully bleed them out. Sorry, the phrase bleed it out is referred to pulling away the zombies one at a time to kill them, as opposed to taking on multiple ones all at once. So one at a time, or two or three at a time, you pull them away, beat them down. Okay. Is that it? Got anything special in your veggie trays? Oh my god, you muppet. Died like you died. Very badly. Food is actually becoming a little bit harder to source. I suppose everything is getting stale. It's been past the 3-day mark. And we're at about 81 hunger. We're a little bit peckish. That's okay. We've got a stew in the back that'll keep us going. And then once we hit Rosewood, there's plenty of food there. There's the corner. We're going to take things real slow. I don't think I've ever seen fog this heavy, and I have never tried to drive in it. Oops. Almost went. This is worse than driving at night. Seriously, at least when you have your lights on, you've got a chance. Whoop! If there was a tree there, we were boned. Okay, need to be more careful. Need to be more careful. Hot damn. It's like someone said, it's like Randy asked, hey, how would you like your fog today? And then someone said, yes. And Randy went, okay, well, I've taken that personally now. We may have bled off a few more than we would like. That's at least 4. Maybe we can reduce that number slightly? You know what? Let's just kill them all. That was the plan anyway. Four down, 3 to go. Let's get this over with. Come here. Keeping the roads clear and the fog has finally lifted. Okay, this means we can... Whoa, that's 60. No, let's drop down to about 55 on roads like this. I see you. Someone else in the trees there. Nope, there's someone else's in the trees there. Hey. Let's go. Let's do this quick. Okay, there's a few more than I was expecting. Maybe the horn biff was not such a smart idea. Oopsie. I just saw one on the left as well. Ooh, that one has a bag. Yep, that one definitely has a bag. Bad guy, you need to go down so I can remember where you are. That's several of them. Come on. Giant red, get here. Ooh. And that guy with the satchel, that's what interests me. You know what, we can just pause the game while we're doing this. We don't have to be so... Butchering, carpentry, cooking, fishing, foraging. Oh, hell yeah. We'll take them all, buddy. We'll take them all. In fact, I think we'll just take the whole case, is it? Is there anything in here we don't want? We even got literature. Canned beans, pork rinds, and an annotated map. We're just going to grab the satchel, put it straight into our bag, and just keep going. We got a bunch more of these to kill. Only 4 more. Oof. Gotta remember to stop for killing zombies the moment you see them on the road. Just the probability of them having a satchel and books is just so high. Come on. I like to get them all in one spot. It just makes it neater for looting purposes. Damn it. They do that a lot. They'll just hide right behind the truck and you don't even notice them there. I don't. Okay, every single book has been set to unwanted, so it's grayed out. We actually don't have any of those books yet, so that's an absolutely huge gain. Give us some more road zombies. We need them. Oh my god, why is that at 85? Down, 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 down. Being able to see does make this driving thing a whole lot easier. 1 second. So, what do we got here? Do you have any shovels, maybe? Electrical 1 and glass make... Yeah, they're perfect. Maintenance 2, sure. Oh, actually, I gotta... You know what? I think I need to take them out first before I start marking them as unwanted. Otherwise, it's gonna clash with the other unwanted ones. Oopsie. Oh, 2 iron pipes. Finally, we can make more pipe bombs. That's been the big bottleneck so far, is we haven't found enough iron pipes, or I have not been paying enough attention. Either way, we can now make 2 more pipe bombs. Okay, I just had to pause this. This thing is a freaking goldmine. We've got a spade. We also have a snow shovel. So, the shovels are back, even though we've destroyed all our last ones. 2 pieces of twine for making pipe bombs with those iron bars. Some rope for binding up logs later. 2 elbow pads for actual bite defense. They give you 50 scratch and 30 bite defense on both your upper and lower arms. Incredibly useful. Little bit of a discomfort and combat speed modifier, but it's really tiny. And anything else here? Oh, and a one-handed hatchet and a crowbar. Yes, yes. Yes, we will take them all. In fact, I think we'll replace our current crowbar. How's the current crowbar looking? Its condition has degraded only marginally. Well, yeah, they are pretty tough. Okay, large, smooth, flat stone and a stone block. I have to remember that they're here in case we ever need those for any particular reason. All right, let's go dump this stuff away in storage. We now have 2 spades and a town to clear. We are so sorted. I love having spades. It just makes things so much easier. That extra little bit of range and damage, so much better than a crowbar. Though not nearly as robust. We'll keep the crowbar as a backup. Instead of the giant fire axe, I'm going to use a hatchet. So we have a hatchet for in case we ever need to emergency chop down a door, which at this point, very slim chances. Normally we can go in through windows or something like that, and if there is a door that needs chopping, fine, we'll bring an axe. And we're back in Rosewood. Look at this place. Reminds me of home. Ooh, ow, ow, ooh, ow, yep. Yep, there's some we met earlier. Let's just clear this area out real quick. We want to make sure that the gas station is clear because it is, well, a vitally important place of interest. Oh, I should eat something. I've been very negligent about that. 1 second, we should be able to grab a quick snack. Ice cream! It's the apocalypse, right? If we can't enjoy ice cream now, when can we ever enjoy it? We've also got about 20 more tubs of the stuff at home. We should also take this ice box with us when we're going. And done. Food problem solved. We've also got a stew in the truck just in case. Whack. Snow shovel for the absolute win. Come here. Come here. Stand on top of the other one. Good zombie. Ooh, in 1 second. I'm pretty sure this thing had some good stuff in it, didn't it? We didn't have room for last time. So remote controller, electrical wire, crafted trigger. I think we can dismantle the power bar. Oh my god, the power bar has 2 encumbrance. No, thank you. And leather gloves. We'll take the lot of you. You can go into storage. And while we're at it, can we dismantle the power bar? Yes, we can. 1 experience. Not worth it. Ooh. I think the zombie distribution has maybe changed a wee bit since the last time we were here. Yeah, I do believe it has. Oh, way too many on the right there. There's Book Naked. That might be the time to grab that place. Yeah, that is a lot of Z's. Exit. We confused them and split them up. Trees for the win. Who am I kidding? Shovels for the win. Oh, just the speed at which it murderizes a lot of them that just makes it so much nicer. Ooh, caffeine pills. Don't mind if I do. In fact, what are we at? 51 fatigue? I think we shall be taking some of those pills just to keep us tided over for the rest of the day. Yeah, it only relieves 4 caffeine problem. It's or 4 fatigue or 5 fatigue, one or the other. I can't remember off the top of my dome, but it's not a lot. Oh, there goes the shovel already. Still totally worth it. They're just so good while you have them. We could, of course, master blacksmithing just to make shovels, but that you're required to get a level 6 and you can make shovels. Then we could just make an infinite amount of shovels to smash people over the head with, which would be hilarious, but no. We're going to go for swords. 1 second. I think we're just going to take a quick seat. Our endurance was getting into the low 80s. So, low 90s or whatever. We need to make sure that we keep our endurance nice and high in case we get into any long extended fights. Kind of want to go and kill those 3. It's fine. We're going to check out the bookstore first. Okay, all clear. Let's go. First up, we got first aid. Yeah, none of we don't care. It's the easiest way to phrase that. We just don't care. We've got electrical mechanics level 4. Sure. Ooh, standard auto magazine. I think we need that to work on some cars. Damn it. Knew I should have killed you before I came in here. Anyway, before we were so rudely interrupted, what else was in here? God damn it. Should have killed him before I came in. That is on me. That is on me. I was being sloppy. Okay, we got Agriculture 2, Agriculture 4, Animal Care 2. And that is all we want from there. Cooking 1. I mean, sure. You can kind of get to cooking 3 with the videos or the TV. Now, I think this is like 6. Yep, this is 6 of them. 6 of the cases. Carving 1 for beginners. That we would actually like. Wilderness survival, tracking, trapping. Cool. We'll take them all. God damn it. Why does this bookstore always get so damn hairy? Seriously. Anyone else? Nope. Have we cleared out the entire street now? I feel like we've cleared out the entire street just because they all decided to go take a wander to the frickin' bookstore. Okay, that's fine. Did not find any blacksmithing books. Little disappointed. Little disappointed. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. We were kind of expecting blacksmithing to be a really tricky skill to level anyway. That's why we got the stats in it. Okay. Inventory sorted. I think what we're going to do next is actually scull that stew and make a fresh one. Where do we put it? Yeah, there's minus 48 on you. In fact, we'll eat half. Also, we're probably going to need to... Ooh. When did I get those quadro... Oh, I grabbed those in the gas station earlier. Hey, where's the stew gone? Damn it, I think I just ate all of that stew. Yep, pretty sure I ate it all. Oh well. Doesn't make a difference. We can live without it. I think before we go any further, we're going to take all the caffeine pills. I don't think there's much point carrying them around with us. Huh. I think there was only 2 servings left. Oh, okay. I just assumed it would have the full 5. And down here is where we left our previous truck. Ooh. Damn, that thing was actually zippy. We should probably transfer all this stuff over real quick. Yeah, that's a lot of junk. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. I'm one of those types of players. I keep forgetting. Yeah, this is just garbage bags again. Lots and lots of garbage bags. Okay. That was a lot of grabbing stuff. Yeah, the back of the van has an awful lot of junk in it, and the trailer has a whole bunch of garbage bags. I think, though, we're good. Should we actually... I think should we make food for ourselves? You know what? No. I think it's straight to the school. We go to the school, we raid it for books, then we go to stop at the police station and take all the guns that we didn't take last time, which is quite a lot. And then if we've still got room, we'll go looking for... Actually, yeah, we'll look for a generator. We want a generator for the petrol station. At that point, we're completely self-sustained. Like if you have a generator for the petrol station to pump the gas, then we can go over there anytime we want and use it to get petrol. Well, we'll have to turn on the generator, of course. Then we have a generator for home, which sorts us on power. And then we have the water at home, which sorts us on water. And we have enough food to last us a bajillion years. Okay, I'd forgotten there was a vehicle here. Was this here last time? Maybe we shouldn't. No, actually, we will come back this way this time. We don't want to go back different routes. You go back different routes, next thing you know, you find surprises. We don't want surprises. I think we may not have been this way before, so we're probably going to be surprised anyway. Is it this way is the school? I think I got lost. How did I get lost in Rosewood? I've been around this place a bajillion times. Yep, I went the wrong way. Damn it. Okay, I know where I am now. Ooh, my game's chugging a bit. I may have zoomed out too much. I increased the zoom potential you could get. Alright, I believe... Yeah, the library's in here. Let's go! Hey, you got a hat just like me. Or, well, you did. I stole it from a police officer. Trust me, the guy deserved it. He was frothing at the mouth. Oh! Right under the chin. Felt that one in my bones. Slightly more packed than last time I was here. But not as bad as I thought. I think the longer you wait in game to come here, the worse it gets. Also, probably coming in a vehicle didn't help. Oh, we're already over an hour? Somehow, this game just sucks away so much time because there's always so much... Okay, we're going to cut this out here. Next up, we're coming straight back in and we're clearing out this school. We want all the books they've got, and they are going to give us some blacksmithing books. They are, definitely. 100%. Probably. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck. So, my hand's still a bit buggered. It's the fingers, actually. It's not even the wrist. Turns out the doc is like, yeah, it's just muscle strain. So, yeah, just stop using it for 3 weeks and you'll be fine. Which, yeah, sure, I'll just give up gaming for 3 weeks. Right after I give up, like, crystal meth, heroin, and smoking all on the same day. Like, just... What are you supposed to do if you're not gaming? I don't know. I haven't done that in a while. I don't think I could. So I've managed to kind of figure out how to play it without putting any stress on my clicking fingers, and I've got myself a controller now, but I will have to rewire that because it turns out, yeah, you need to use your clicking fingers for doing the fire button on that. I'll sort something out, but I might have to take a week or two off over Christmas just to sort of let the muscles stop being in pain. Awkward. Yeah, I'll figure it out one way or the other.